The city street remains eerily silent after the chaotic conclusion of the bus jacking. A lone figure lies motionless on the cold asphalt, a grim testament to the invisible hand of Kira. Bystanders gather in shock, their eyes reflecting a fear that no common criminal could ever hope to instill.
Look, Ray, I understand the weight of your secret mission. Being an FBI agent in Japan must be incredibly taxing. I want you to know that your secret is safe with me. I won't even mention this to my father, the chief. We both want justice for the innocent people.
I appreciate your discretion, Light. This mission is highly sensitive, and if the Japanese police were to find out about our presence, it would cause a diplomatic nightmare. I must leave before the authorities arrive to start questioning everyone near this bus. Stay safe, and please keep this quiet.
Everything is proceeding exactly as I calculated in my head. By involving an FBI agent in a public incident, I have successfully verified his identity without drawing any suspicion to myself. L thinks he is hunting me, but he is actually providing me with the keys to destroy him.
That accident seemed far too convenient to be real, didn't it? The hijacker dying of a heart attack right after the incident feels like Kira's signature. I can't help but feel that we were being watched by something far more dangerous than a common criminal during that entire bus ride.
Ray returns to the safety of his hotel room, the weight of the day's events pressing heavily upon his shoulders. He uses his keycard, unaware that the simple act of entering his sanctuary marks the beginning of the end for his career and his very life in this game.
You seem completely drained, Ray. Did something happen during your investigation today that you aren't telling me? You look like you've seen a ghost. Please talk to me. I know I'm not in the bureau anymore, but my sharp instincts are telling me that something is fundamentally wrong here.
It was just a simple bus jacking, Naomi. A criminal took control of the vehicle, but then he suddenly ran out and was hit by a car. It was a chaotic mess, and I'm just tired from the paperwork and the stress of maintaining my cover in a public place.
A criminal dying of a heart attack or a sudden accident is exactly how Kira operates. If that man was the one who hijacked the bus, and then he died immediately after, it's a huge coincidence. I think Kira was actually on that bus with you today, Ray.
That's a bold claim, Naomi. Do you think Kira would risk being in the middle of a bus jacking just to eliminate a low-level thug? I saw everyone on that bus, and they all seemed like ordinary people. You're overthinking this because of your past experience with the FBI. Listen, you aren't an agent anymore. You're here as my fiancé, and I need you to stay out of this investigation for your own safety. Kira is extremely dangerous, and I won't have you putting yourself in his crosshairs. Let me handle the difficult fieldwork alone tonight.
So you've managed to find out the agent's name, and now you're planning to use him to get to the rest. You're a lot more devious than I thought, Light. Most humans would be satisfied with just one kill, but you're aiming for the whole group of agents.
This is about more than just one agent, Ryuk. I need to eliminate the entire FBI presence in Japan to show L that I am untouchable. I'll use another criminal in jail to test L's reactions while I prepare the final stroke against the remaining investigators in Japan.
In his secluded room, L stares at the monitors, his mind racing through the latest developments. A new suicide note has surfaced, one that carries a cryptic message specifically intended for him. The game of cat and mouse has taken a dark, theological turn in the deep shadows.
Another victim has left behind a note. This time, it's not just a confession or a plea for forgiveness. It's a direct communication. Kira is changing his methods, becoming more bold and experimental. Watari, I need you to scan this and send the high-resolution files to me immediately.
Gods of death. Kira is suggesting that Shinigami exist. He is trying to give me a clue, or perhaps he is just mocking my attempts to find a rational explanation for these heart attacks. Either way, he wants me to know that I am dealing with something truly supernatural. Is Kira trying to give me some kind of hint, or is this just a distraction?
He's leaving a trail of breadcrumbs that lead directly to the concept of death gods. Watari, have the police keep a very close watch on all the prisons. Something big is happening right now.
This is impossible. 4 FBI agents, all dead of heart attacks within the same hour. This can't be a coincidence. Kira has moved beyond criminals and is now targeting the very people sent to stop him. We are dealing with an unprecedented level of calculated and cold-blooded violence. The atmosphere in the National Police Agency is thick with dread as the reality of the situation sinks in. The investigators realize that no one is safe, and the protection of a badge means nothing against the power of Kira. The hunt has become a slaughterhouse for the authorities.
Director, I've just received the report. 12 agents were sent to Japan, and now you're telling me that 8 of them are confirmed dead? This is a catastrophe. Kira has somehow managed to identify them and strike before we could even begin our joint operation properly in this country. I tried to reach all 12s, but the silence on the other end of those lines tells the whole story. Kira got to them. There is no other explanation for such a coordinated strike against international agents. He found their weakness and exploited it with a terrifying level of efficiency.
Was there anyone who had access to the faces and names of all 12 agents? The FBI director says a request came in for that exact file yesterday. Kira didn't just stumble upon them. He orchestrated a data breach to ensure he had every single target in his sight. If Kira could control the agents' actions before they died, he could have forced one of them to download the file and send it to him. This means Kira's power is not just killing, it's total manipulation. He turned our own security measures against us with a flawless execution.
The FBI is terminating its investigation in Japan. They've lost too many good people, and the political pressure is too high. We are on our own now. Kira has successfully driven away the world's most powerful intelligence agency with just a few strokes of his supernatural pen. Elle, I just got a call from the task force. They're saying the FBI was actually probing us. You were investigating the very people who are trying to help you? How can we trust a detective who treats his own allies like potential murderers and common criminals? The task force members are erupting in anger as the truth of Elle's secret surveillance comes to light. They feel betrayed, their loyalty questioned by the very man they looked up to. The bridge of trust between the police and Elle is crumbling rapidly under the pressure. Another suicide note has arrived. Love I've never known. I'm better off dead. And then the final line, damn you, Kira. He's taunting me through the voices of the dead. This isn't just a battle of wits anymore. It's a personal war for the soul of justice.